Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Forza Horizon 5, joined again by Failgames for another challenge, this time buying GT cars off the auction house. So I've gone for a Vantage GT12. Has GT in its name, and well, it's basically a Vantage, which is almost a DB9, so surely that makes it a GT car. Yeah, Fail might take a bit of convincing, but anyway, let's go and see what he's bought and see if it's as good at GTing as my GT12.
Oh, he's got it. Oh,
Where have you gone?
that's not a GT car, is it? Oh, you're going to have a very uncomfortable GT.
cars. It's got a big boot and a big V12 at the front.
A big boot that you
It's
can't
got a hatchback.
get into. It's a race car.
It didn't start as a race car, the original Vantage.
Humans
Also, where
didn't
are you?
start as humans.
Oh, is that
I'm in
you in
front
the
of you.
GT3 RS?
No. Have you still not
Oh,
seen
he's
my
over
car?
there. I did before you disconnected. A GT C4 Lucer.
Yes,
Very
a
GT
GT car, not a... Well,
Does that
yours
actually,
says
does Forza
GT12
class that
on
as a GT car?
That's a good question. Yours
I
is
know mine
hopefully
isn't.
track trues.
It should be.
Super GT, even though according to Forza's search system, there aren't any GT cars or Super GT cars on sale.
Mine is indeed a track toy.
You're gonna have a hellish ride in that thing. Whereas I will be driving in style, refinement, and many luxuries. So, time to go for the traditional Grand Tour. 3,
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
2, 1, go!
In 100 meters, turn right.
Some
You
reason-
lose any speed-based challenge, that will be
400
pathetic.
meters.
It would. For some reason the previous owners fitted it with tyre text and a roll cage and upgraded it to 888 something or other.
Wait, you're telling me that car doesn't have a roll cage stock? So
Not
now
one
this
that
is
looks
already
like
where
that.
it gets interesting, because my car, this is fine,
200
because
meters.
it's a proper Grand Tourer. Your car, but it doesn't exactly look like it's having the best of times. Whoops, I kind of missed the exit because I wasn't concentrating on where to go.
I mean, both have a V12, both have a big boot at the back, which hatches open.
Even drifting is fun in this. This seems... I'm just so much faster than you off-road, and I'm trying to drive like a civilized human being rather than an idiot. How is there echoing happening? Are the trees that echoey? I guess they must be.
It's the Forza accurate car sounds.
Yes. Which all sound exactly the same.
So
Whoa!
the Echo is
The
one
hand-
V12
Oh,
sounding vaguely
Lee!
like the other V12. Well, he's dead. Proving this is the
I kind
superior
of want
GT
your roll
car.
cage right now. Well, I'm still alive. I kind of landed that unfortunate situation. The handling isn't quite as sharp as I imagine yours is.
Mine's excellent.
However, I imagine you're being squashed and humidified as once James May was in his Aston Martin race car. When they were comparing Grand Tour cars. or
My
was it
Grand
not?
Tourer literally handles like a racing car.
Mine literally wallows about like a 4-door Ferrari, which isn't 4-door.
It's 3-door, because of course the boot is a door.
Can't we just call it 4-door and 2-door? What is the point of calling it 3-door unless it's one of those stupid boots that goes sideways? What's your score?
Oh, it doesn't drift.
What was the score?
0.
Right. 1-0 on the PR stunts to the Ferrari.
147 through the camera of many speeds.
400 meters.
147. I can
left.
beat that easily. In my luxurious, comfortable car.
Turn sharp left.
I can't beat that easily. 145. Driving this car, I am a member of the Italian mafia, so I can take liberties with road safety laws and just general laws.
This is an excellent GT car.
Why do I have
Just
traffic
goes
now? I don't like this.
effortlessly down the motorway. 6th gear, 180 miles an hour.
You know perfectly well if this weren't a video game, you'd be struggling.
It's but we're only going 10 kilometers.
I'd be there by the time you've put on your 7-point harness and your helmet and turned on the ignition and whatever else you have to do in those cars.
Put the seatbelt on and put the key in.
This car, for some reason, it has 2 dashboards. So the passengers also have a dashboard.
Oh yeah, they have a screen, don't they, so they can see what speed you're doing.
Is that basically just to... Ah!
It's because it's an optional extra that costs many thousands of pounds.
Might have died. Isn't it apparently also usable to change the music and stuff?
That would be very irritating.
Yes! I don't want my passengers changing my music. There's anyone who thinks they have a better music taste than my playlist full of November Rain and
Take the first exit.
whatever else is in it is clearly delusional and should be ejector seated.
Exactly.
Right, this car's handling is terrible.
Mine can do 180 everywhere. Oh, apart from around that
Think
corner.
the car.
400
I
meters.
wonder if I can make this more grand touring.
Turn left.
I've arrived. Right, will it let me
What?
do this?
How? How have you arrived already?
Because
I'm
mine
still
is the
2.4
superior grand
kilometers
touring
away.
vehicle.
Yeah, he's basically turned it into a V12 Vantage.
That's what it was.
Have you made your own livery? Have you put your own livery on it as well? Or your own colours?
No, I've just painted it black. In the words of the Rolling Stones.
I see a supercar.
No, blue car.
To no longer be a supercar. I see a race car and I want its wings stripped off. No roll cage anymore, I want to be comfortable. Anyway, time for the next challenge. Follow me. If you can. Now that you don't have your rear wing and roll cage.
It's wheel spinning and sliding everywhere. I don't like this GT car handling. I've accidentally made a Formula Drift car.
What an idiot! Halt! Excellent. Petrol,
That was close.
follow me. GT cars sometimes have to go on slightly off the beaten track tracks. So, to see if they'd be any good, we're going to prove that to these cars won't happen what happens to so many cars shown on beaches on the internet. With a race from here to the sort of sticky out bit at the southernmost point of this beach before the bridge where we sort of go across the bridge. Basically, there's a sort of sticky out
There in a
bit.
minute, I'm trying not to rip the front splitter off.
3, 2, 1, go! Bye. So to combat your cheating by bringing a not a
I'm
GT
winning.
car, I'm going to
This is
cheat by
excellent.
suggesting a race that I'm going to beat you at. Right, that's not gone well.
Oh no, that might be the C.
Drifting, fun for all the family.
This car is excellent fun on sand. It just slides everywhere.
This car's just normal on sand. Wow, birds have emerged from the sea, from sand.
Oh.
It's gone sideways. He's dismantling the tropical huts. I am dismantling the Jabba the Hutts. That doesn't quite make sense. Whoa. That made no sense at all. Just tried to come up with something
Ferrari
that
is
rhymed
quite
with
fast.
hut. Yeah, I'm at 10% throttle, and it's cruise control.
Cruise controls that.
Whoa!
Wow!
Woohoo! That was entertaining. Yeah, I bet I have cruise control for this Grand Tour, whereas you, well, you don't. I can imagine that is quite a nice thing to have.
No, if you're Grand Touring, you want to drive. Cruise controls for motorway miles.
Exactly. So, Grand Touring in France, where it's extremely boring in most motorway areas.
I've spun.
I mean, I say everywhere, only where I want it to. Not
That was a
like
beautiful
yours.
360. Oh, I've spun again.
Oh, there
Creating
is
my own
indeed
sandstorm.
a thing here.
You've not got all of those yet.
No, I've got 183 out of 200 because I quite simply don't care.
I've got about 205 out of 200 according to the stats.
Right. If
Oh, look,
you
a
win, we have to do
McLaren
drifting.
GT.
If I win, we don't have to do drifting.
That's definitely a GT car. I should have brought one of those.
Why? Have you decided that you're not that happy with your car?
It's excellent here on the track. No, I mean, it's terrible on the track, but it was a really good GT car.
Are your AI not on unbeatable?
They're on whatever they're always on.
That explains many things.
Why would somebody put their AI on unbeatable? It just makes winning festival things annoying.
You turn it down when you do festival things.
Yeah, but then you have to adjust settings.
But actually what you do is you do a festival thing, then realise you're not fast enough, and then you adjust it. Right, that car is actually properly fast on the track. Because it's a track car!
No, it's not. It doesn't even have a wing.
Neither does the Peugeot 9X8.
Which means that's also an excellent GT car.
Apart from the fact that it's a Peugeot.
Yes.
Aha! Violence is happening. I'm in first! The GT
Get
car
out
is
of the way, McLaren.
Competition, yes, definitely. Perfect corner there. Not really. Goodbye, petrol.
It's drifting. Why is it drifting? This car needs more downforce.
If only it had a rear wing
That'd be very helpful.
and a roll cage. And were
That would
painted
just look
blue.
stupid.
What's your best lap time?
1097.
I'm on 1084.
Oh. This car is terrible.
This car is brilliant. And it's got 4 seats.
So is this.
I guess it does now, kind of. But mine has designated seats. Yours just has a little cubby hole. Okay, that was a 1079, even.
Mine's slow.
Well, I'm feeling generous having won that. So let's do the festival drag race instead of the one that I definitely win.
3, 2, 1, go.
Goodbye, in your stupid race car.
Come on, GT car.
Come on, actual GT car. You can beat the not an actual GT car. Finish line is as usual the... Oh, there really, I'm kind of won. What's the you doing?
160 now.
170. 180. Whoa! Whoa! Want to get this? Can I have your roll cage? I think I do actually. Was that spectacular? Did I just miss something?
Not really.
Whee! There it goes. Flying. So we've
how do I get
discovered
off
that
here?
the GT car that you should get if you are on a budget needing to get a GT car is a GT car, not a race car. Which would you rather have?
That's actually a really difficult question because I really like both of these cars. That's a GT car, the Ferrari.
I think I'd have the 2019 Aston Martin.
Well, I'd have a 2008 DBS, but that's not in the game.
Well, then I'll have a 2000 and whatever the new one is, DBS.
So, even with my amazing mods to make this into more of a GT car, I don't think Fail was quite convinced, and his Ferrari was probably a much more comfortable way to travel in reality. But this is Forza, so who cares? And the maximum length of journey is about 10 miles. But anyway, that's what happened in our budget GT car challenge here on Forza Horizon 5. You can, well, decide for yourself if you think this is, well, quite a GT car or not. But anyway, as always, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.